temperature is rising. Steve Williams preparing to take the free kick for Southampton. Drove it low, off McLaughlin. And Portsmouth break. I must say, when the South Coast, and certainly Fratton Park, gets a match like this, they know how to respond. Williams. And the header out was by Hazelwood, helped on by Doyle, but not a good pass from him. And Dennis came in to earn Southampton ground. He throws it, he can't because he's been hit by something from the crowd. Mark Dennis was struck on the back of the head by an object thrown. Well, that's not the first time we've seen things thrown from that corner, but it's certainly the first time that they've injured a player, and this unfortunately is something one has been fearing in the current climate. It's down in that corner where the two rival sets of supporters are closest to each other. They are obviously segregated. But fortunately, Dennis is all right. Worthington's in there. McLaughlin's back header. Mills! Oh, what a save by Knight. Good stuff. Agbula. Mistake. Dillon. Rodgers in again to Dillon. Holmes across. What a fine stop by the Portsmouth goalkeeper. I wouldn't have thought he had a very good view of it till late. Haitley and Biley in together, corner given. Here's Sullivan. And Haitley coming in again from the far side, he's such a threat. The mistake was by Doyle, and Wallace has got three to his left, and one of them is Steve Williams. And he's chipped it wide. What an opportunity for Southampton. It all started with a bad mistake in the Portsmouth midfield by Bobby Doyle. And suddenly, Wallace was away with three other Southampton players up. In most matches at this level of the game, that would have been a goal. But Williams, when he got the ball, decided to take his time and then chip wide. To go in this cup tie, and still it's 0-0. Free kick to Portsmouth, the second division team. Dillon angry that Wallace wouldn't retreat. Hazelwood has pushed up with the strikers. And Hazelwood's flick. Haitley, and here's Webb. Oh, how much did it miss by? He would know from his angle better than we could from here. But the flick-on worked, and Southampton were caught. Hazelwood initially got a touch, and then with Haitley in there, it went on to Webb, the shot across the face of the goal. But there again, Shilton could have had the angle right. Sullivan. Dillon forward for Rodgers. Got a check. Biley's there! Oh, he's missed it! Would you believe it? In the last 2 minutes. They won't surely get a better chance to clinch it than that now. Rodgers, who'd been out of the game for a while, got the ball in. And Biley was there with just Shilton in front of him. But he blazed over the bar. On such moments, the cup ties hinge. Portsmouth have come really strong in the last 5 minutes of the match. Last knockings now, forward by Worthington, and Armstrong's got Wallace and Moran on the other side, and Moran is coming in, and Southampton have snatched it right at the very end in stoppage time. Amazing scenes on the bench. 3 or 4 of them leapt onto the touchline there, because that's the goal, surely, that puts Southampton into the 5th round after they'd survived 2 nightmare moments at the other end a couple of minutes earlier. Steve Moran with this tremendous run of form. 8 now in the last 6 games, but disappointment, is it going to be for Portsmouth, or is there time left yet for them to equalise? And up goes Hazelwood, and Armstrong, who played an important part in the goal, gets the ball away to Danny Wallace. Moran's on the far side again, but not this time. And there it is. Steve Moran scored in injury time from David Armstrong's flighted cross, and Alan Bailey will have to reflect that he had the 2 opportunities to put Portsmouth in front, didn't take them, and Southampton stole it at the other end with virtually the last attack of the game. Portsmouth 0, Southampton 1.
Well, what a thriller that was. Portsmouth, unlucky not to earn a replay at least, but it's interesting to look at the goal that turned the game. Interesting to me, having seen in all 3 matches good moves breaking down because players didn't work hard enough on the final pass, especially when it came to crosses into the goal mouth. But then, on the end of Frank Worthington's through pass, up popped David Armstrong to prove that not all footballers are one-footed, and that if you work hard with maximum determination to pull off a difficult skill, the rewards can be very sweet indeed. Footballers at all levels, please take note.
Bob, one sad aspect of that thundering cup tie, the missile throwing incident which felled Mark Dennis. Referee Lester Shapter said the linesmen were also hit by coins, and it will all go in my report. So obviously Portsmouth now face an FA inquiry. Fruit was also thrown onto the pitch, but Laurie McMenemy, trying to take the sting out of the situation, said, "We got a good result, £4.50 in small change and £2 a bit."
Good evening and welcome to Ewood Park, home of Blackburn Rovers, for their 5th round FA Cup tie.